everyone? It's your girl, Drama Queen. I am not going to keep you long, but I wanted to bring you this awesome message on this second Motivational Monday movement. If you missed last week's segment, it was an awesome segment. You can always go back. It is still up on my vlog. It is about this wonderful, powerful thing that we have on our face called our mouth. And the video was about how we choose if we want to use our mouth in a positive way or a negative way. So it was an awesome video. So make sure you check it out. Those that are back for the second week with me, thank you so much for joining me again. I'm not going to keep you long. We're going to talk about something really important. So I'm going to get a little bit closer so I can kind of look you guys in your eyes. Okay, you ready? So it doesn't matter what you want to be in life. If you want to be a musician, if you want to be a cosmetologist, if you want to be a truck driver, a doctor, a dancer, a DJ, whatever it is that you want to do, I'm going to give you really four ways to be successful in that venture, whatever it may be. So we're going to talk about those four things, okay? The first thing that you have to do is invest in thyself. I'm going to say it again. Invest in thyself. What do you mean invest in thyself? I have no idea what you mean, Drama Queen. I'm about to tell you. You can't expect someone to invest in you, your idea, your career, your craft, your whatever, if you haven't done your part. And that's fair. That's fair. So we're going to talk about how can I invest in myself. Now, let me tell you, we're going to talk about the 3 E's. It does not matter what career path you want to take. These 3 E's are going to still apply. Okay, these are the 3 E's to help you invest in yourself, your idea, your craft, your service. These are the things that you need to do. So we're going to talk about what the 3 E's are, and then we're going to go into depth, and then I'm going to send you on your merry way this lovely, beautiful week. So the first E is educate. The second E is elevate. And the third E is escalate. Okay, they need to be done in that order, and you can kind of mix some of them up when we'll talk about that. But educate, elevate, escalate. You have to educate yourself, to elevate yourself, to escalate your career. I'm going to say it again. You have to educate, to elevate yourself, to escalate your career. What are you talking about, Drama Queen? I'm about to tell you. Educate. Let's start with the first E. Education does not stop just because you have earned a degree in something. Let me be perfectly clear about that. I have a master's degree, yet I learn every single day. So don't get school mixed up with education. They go in the same kind of basket, but it's a little bit more and a little bit deeper things that you can do. So again, don't think because you have a degree that your education stops. When I became a certified teacher, I had to get PD, which means professional development hours, every single year to keep my certification. I had to educate myself. The reason why you might need to educate yourself, and it is a necessity, is because depending on what industry you're in, the trends change, the technology changes, and if you're not educating yourself, you're not keeping up with that. So what are some things that you can do to educate yourself? The very first thing that you can do is something really simple, doesn't really cost any money, just takes a little bit of time. If you're interested in doing something and you have a phone or a computer or an iPad or a tablet, Google it. Google other people that are doing things that you want to do in the industry. Look at some of the things that they're doing. Read their stories. Follow after people that you want to be successful, just like them. So educating can be from researching online. It can be reading a book. Educating can be attending a conference, a workshop, any of those things in your field. What makes me a expert on this? Life. I have done a lot of things in my life, but I've educated myself on every single last one of them. When I started my business over 10 years ago, we started as a greeting card company. Now, people aren't really sending a lot of greeting cards. They're sending stuff electronically or text message. But since I educated myself, I could have went under when the greeting card industry kind of went down a little bit. I could have went under, but I didn't. I educated myself so I can know the trends of what I needed to do to stay relevant in this type of industry that I was in. Educate. Educate also involves a lot of networking and talking to people and getting to know people. Why is that important? Is because the next step is elevate or elevation. Once you've received that education, then you can start your elevation. What do I mean by that? We have education, elevation, escalation. You've received the knowledge you need. You received the accolades. You're ready to start doing whatever it is that you want to do. Now you're doing it. You're elevating. People are starting to notice you. People are starting to know your name and know what you do and understand what you do and have questions, and they trust you. People now see you as a subject matter expert in your area. You're elevating yourself. Now, just because you're in the elevation stage doesn't mean that the education phase stops. The education can go in between any of those segments. So during the elevation stage, this is what you started to work for. This is when you really are starting to live your best life. You're like, yeah, I didn't sleep such and such nights, or yeah, I missed going out on a vacation with my friend because I invested in myself and my business or my art or my whatever. This is when you start to see that. This is when it starts to pay off. You're like, okay, I'm elevating. I'm elevating. You're going up. You're slowly going up. If you're elevating in an elevator, you're going up at a slower pace. Once you've educated yourself and you started to elevate, people know who you are, respect you, and now you're at the part where you want to escalate. Again, in between elevation and escalation, there can still be some education. The education doesn't have to stop. But once you've invested in yourself, you've taken the classes, you've taken the workshops, you've purchased the books, you've read the books, you've been to the workshops. Now you got that education and you're putting the education in the use of whatever your craft or career is. You're putting it into use and you're good in it. You're good at it. You're good and you love it. And when you're doing it, people can see that you love it. Now you're about to escalate. You're going to go farther than you could have ever imagined that you could go. Because you have invested in yourself. You have invested in yourself by doing the 3 E's. The education, the elevation, and the escalation. Don't skip a step. So what if John Doe down the street didn't have to do all of that and he became famous? So what? The only person that you have control over is you. So don't expect someone to support you, praise you, or invest in you if you haven't invested in yourself. I hope this week that I have been a movement to you with the Motivational Monday movement. I really, really appreciate you guys taking your time to spend with me. I hope you have a wonderful, awesome, and blessed week. And I will see you next week. Drama Queen out. Bye-bye.